What is up, YouTube? Question mark. I think we're live on YouTube. It's been a while. I'm trying to come back. I have no earthly idea if this is working. So apologies for any nonsense that happens in this stream. Might even forget that I'm streaming. It's been quite a while. But we're going to dive into a Final Fantasy draft here. Climbing back into Mythic. Had to take quite some time off as I lost power for a week from a storm that knocked over all these trees. And then as soon as I got the power back, 2 days later, the internet went out for a week. So it's been a month, which doesn't explain my absence for the last 6 months. I just took some time off. Didn't like Aether Drift that much, pretty much, is what it came down to. That I decided to take a little break, and now I'm back for Final Fantasy. Been enjoying it quite a lot. Keep meaning to upload content, and what can I say? It hasn't panned out. I've recorded a ton of videos, by the way. I just have zero time to edit. So if there's any editors out there, editing is not something we have time for these days. I played in the win a box events and stuff, recorded a bunch of runs, won a box. Just don't think I'm ever going to upload it. So here we are trying to attempt live streaming on YouTube and see how that goes. See if it's something sustainable for the future. All right, we've got Lunar Whale as our rare. Very nice. You get to look at the top card of your deck. Pretty sick card. When you attack, you get to play off the top of your deck. Very fun. Side quest is really good removal. Vanilla's decent. Adelbert is great in the decks with lots of weapons. But yeah, I think I'm just going to take the rare here. Side quest is really strong. I think it's between the side quest and the Lunar Whale. Certainly could be tempted into the side quest. But I also like that there's no other black cards that are good, really. I mean, these are decent-ish. Okay. Passable. There's another really good blue card here, though. We don't want someone to our left getting into blue. I'm going to go ahead and take the Lunar Whale. Bartz and Boko. We force a bird deck. This card can actually pop off if you have lots of birds, which is very difficult to do. I think in this format, we could certainly follow up blue with blue. We've also got a Suplex, Sephiroth's Intervention. Sahagin is also phenomenal in the blue-red decks. Also got a Phantom Train, a Chocobo. And the bird with the bird is kind of tempting if you can grab both. But I think this is probably just an Ice Magic here. Follow up some blue with blue. Swallowed is great. Cornered by Black Mages is phenomenal. Certainly a possibility. But I think we just stick with blue. We're happy to keep cutting the really good blue cards. I do very much like Cornered by Black Mages, though. You get a couple of those and you just win the game. Prompto is meh. Van is also not phenomenal. Nothing in this pack really for me. If we are going to move into blue-red, we could take Prompto or Van. I don't think Vaughn is particularly decent. Rather just have a 2/2 haster, I think, that occasionally creates a treasure token. Basically, if this attacks and it hits, you get to maybe cast something off the top of your opponent's deck or get a treasure token. Prompto is probably just much better. Could take the Sage's artifact here. Not very good. I'll take Prompto. The Hagen, late pick 5. We also have a Thunder Magic pick 5. Okay, so this is around where we can start seeing what's open. Another Black Mages is also very shocking to me. But I do love me some blue-red, so kind of want to take the Sahagin with all this stuff going around, but hopefully we'll wield the other Sahagin. Okay, this just hurts my brain at this point. 3 cornered by Black Mages in a row. Jeez. That actually really hurts. Genuinely could have had all three of those. Wow. We have a suplex here, though, or another ice mage magic. I'm going to go ahead and take the suplex. Love me a combat tutorial. I mean, it seems like blue and red are open, so I'm just very confused that the 3 cornered by black mages were also open in a row. Like, what is everyone drafting here? Green, it seems. Quite happy to take the combat tutorial, though. Got to retrieve the Esper is good. We can get that Sahagin on the wheel. That would be nice. We got the Thief's Knives on the wheel. So, I mean, like, no one's playing blue. No one's playing black. We get a late Thunder Magic. Wow, we got Sahagin on the wheel. Let's go. Nothing really particularly good here. I'd probably rather have the Laughing Mad over the Sage's Nolith. I don't even know how you pronounce that. It says we have a few viewers. If someone wants to type something in the chat, say hi. I have no idea if the chat is working on Streamlabs, as again, this is my first time streaming here, so on to YouTube. Usually I used to stream onto Twitch, but it's been a really long time, so I figured, you know what, YouTube is my jam. So feel free to type something just to let me know if this is working. Am I even talking to anyone? Am I even live? Honestly have no idea. Looks like I am. I went to my channel, there I am. All right, hopefully it's working. All right, I guess we're taking a Nolith. Could take Fight On. Take the Fight On. I don't particularly care for the Nolith. It is a 2-drop if we desperately need one. But we definitely saw some late Sahagins. Hopefully we'll see another one. We'll take the Opera Love Song here. Probably not going to play it. It's an okay card. I think it's better in aggressive decks. 2 creatures get +2/+0. But you can also exile cards and play them from there, which is nice. Wow. Sin is completely busted. Would love to take that. I wish we'd had taken the black cards at this point. I mean, I think red, well, red wasn't necessarily super open. We did get some late suplexes, but man, black seems to be getting a lot of rewards here. We got another Sahagin, though. Quite happy to take that. Another Swallowed. Wouldn't mind taking this Sephiroth's Intervention on the splash either, but we kind of are set pretty well with a few removal tricks already. Thunder Magic, the Ice Magic, the Suplex. And that. Got another combat tutorial. Light of Judgment's okay. I don't think this is particularly good. Legendary creatures you control. Yeah. We have a combat tutorial we'll probably take over the Light of Judgment. It's just too expensive. I would like to find some more 2-drops, though, especially for the Lunar Whale. We need some cheap little creatures to brew here. Not a good pack for me at all. There is a whole lot of nothing here. We saw green was completely cut. And that's probably the best card here. We take a Haste Magic. Hey, okay. Samurai's Katana is phenomenal. Give something haste. Give it trample. Really, really nasty. Opponent has to be worried the rest of the game. We'll go ahead and take the Katana. As long as that's sitting on the board, you can drop something at any point and then just slam your opponent in the face. Opponent has to be worried the rest. All right. Girlfriend Ifrit. Probably not. Not my favorite card in the world. I don't think it really does enough to justify its existence. It was a 3-mana 3/3. Card's fun. Don't have any towns. We don't have any towns. Not much going on here. Self-destruct. We'll probably just take the girlfriend, Ifrit. Call it a day. Again, not much for us here. We'll start taking some black cards. Yikes. I don't think Rama is particularly good. It is non-creature, non-land cards that matter. So, like, you want to have lots and lots of spells in your graveyard, which we can kind of do, but probably not going to make the cut. I might just take the item shopkeep just to have another 2-drop. Might be a sacrilegious pick here. Monk Fist. I'm actually going to take the Monk Fist. It's very flexible. All right, now we get paid off with a 2-drop anyway, so. I love a Scorpion Sentinel. Just a great early blocker. Turns into a 4/4 late game. Can't ask for more. I don't know what's going on with black. How did Sephiroth's intervention wheel? That's a mystery. Light of Judgment. Not too much for us. Like, it seems like really good white cards are going late too. I don't know what's happening. Wow. No one's playing white, no one's playing black, no one's playing blue. I don't know what anyone else is playing out there, but everyone's playing green apparently. Alright, wow, Sephiroth. That's enough to make me regret passing all the good black cards in pack 1. We didn't see that many in pack 2, but then the intervention wheeled, so I don't know what's happening. Too late to pivot? Probably. Could always splash this, though. This card is just gross. It's pretty much never going to flip, but basically you get to sack something cheap when it enters, draw a card, and then you gain life. Opponent loses life every time something dies. We're passing a Wyvern, which is really nice. Sentinel. Hopefully we'll wheel one of these. We might wheel an intervention somehow. Maybe there's a world where we end up... Wow, and oh my god. The black cards that we've seen are actually hurting my brain. Another intervention. Holy smokes. The Thief's Knife we wheeled the last time. Another Lunar Whale. This just hurts my brain so much. I don't even know what's happening. I kind of want to take the removal over a second Lunar Whale. We don't have that much to crew right now. And I would love Xenos, but we're obviously not splashing Xenos. We'll just grab the removal here. Couple good options. Another Sahagin. We do have enough 4-cost interactions, I think. Would love to be able to splash the couple black cards here for Sephiroth. Vane's Treachery is nuts. Side Quest is really good. Sahagin and the Wyvern. I kind of want to take the side quest. We already have 2 Sahagins. This pumps the Sahagins. We might wheel the other one anyway. Another Thunder Magic is nice. Another Sahagin. Holy smokes. Do we go for a third Sahagin over a second Thunder Magic? That's close. But I think I'm going to go ahead and grab the Thunder Magic. I, again, just feel like I'm going to wheel something really nice. Like, blue seems wide open. Thief's Knife. Retrieve is really good in the 4-cost matters decks, which if we can get another Sahagin is really going to pay off. Wow. I mean, the Ilmeg Pixie is pretty great. This would really help us splash those black cards, though, if we actually want to go that route. The Wyvern is great. This is a tight pick. I mean, Pixie's great. Slap a knife on it, it's even better. We're obviously not playing the Rat. I'm gonna splash black cards if we can. I think we need like one more piece of fixing here if we can get it. Ice Magic late. I don't think Zell is particularly good. No. Lawn for some top end we don't really need. I mean, it's just crazy. No one is playing blue. Kind of would rather have the 2 drops, but I'm going to take the 3 because I don't think we're going to play the Ifrit. I really want to wheel one of those Sahagins, and I don't know that we're going to. Wow. That's so gross, man. Like, blue is just wide, wide open. Slash of Light? I don't know what's happening. This is the weirdest draft I think I've ever drafted. Pick 14 Pixie. Okay. Well, there you have it. The weirdest draft of all time. I genuinely don't know what's up with that, but let's see what we got here. We've got 47 cards. Really don't need a splash black. Want to for the 4-cost spells, but we have so many 4-cost spells. The Thunder Magics can be. These are. This is the Warrior's Sword is, but we're probably gonna just cut it. We don't need it. Laughing Mad, we probably don't need. We can cut. We've got 2 Ice Magics can cost enough. Haste Magic will cut. I don't think we need the Monk's Fist anymore. We got a bunch of Sahagins. The Sentinel's great. I don't really need Prompto, but he is a good 4-cost matters deck. Payoff. Sephiroth and the Intervention are really tempting, but I just don't think we need to do it. Goodbye, Sephiroth. Okay. Again, the Light of Judgment. Yeah, we have plenty of ways to trigger this stuff. I don't think we need the Flan, to be honest. Okay. I think that's the deck. We missing anything good? No. We can create treasure tokens with Prompto. I'm just trying to think if there's any other way to create treasure. To try and splash, but no, I don't think we need a splash. Pains me to leave Sephi on the side, but let's do it. We could even go maybe 10. 17-6. We could probably go 10-7 here. Okay. Oh, hello. I see some people in the chat. What's up, Enoch? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for chatting. Sorry if you chatted like 20 minutes ago and I missed it. Thank you for welcoming me back. It has been quite some time. It has been a year. Let's just go ahead and get a Sahagin online. Tana is really annoying. Okay. Definitely love that we have a Light of Judgment for eventual purposes. I don't think there's any reason for him to swing with this. Okay. Yeah, being on the draw here is not great. I can't leave mana open for the Leviathan. But casting a second Sahagin is not doing much. I think we do it anyway and just eat one more turn full of damage here and then Thunder Magic the 3-3 next turn. I could Thunder Magic the 2-2 here. Doesn't really do much. Thundering the 3-3 next turn. Is going to pump both the Sahagins, which is what we want. Oh my god. Kind of want to kill that now, too. Oy. That's pretty brutal. Might have to deal with that. And then next turn we can retrieve, which pumps. Not as good. Doesn't have a blowout potential. Because, like, could... Oh. Alright, let's get greedy. I'm going to get greedy. I think this is too greedy, but I'm going to do it anyway. We're just going to pass. Too greedy. But I'm going to try and hit the Moogle for 4, which pumps both Sahagins. He swings for 3/3. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. This could lead to us getting blown out. He's only got 1. Yeah, no, I think we get to blow him out. I think we're good. I think our plan has worked. Let's count our chickens well before they have hatched. Does he really have curative magic or whatever? No, okay. I thought he maybe had that one, the 1-cost spell. Okay, he's got the Magitech. Alright, we miss a land drop, which is really brutal, because Light of Judgment, getting rid of the Katana at some point is going to be really important. Whale is pretty nasty, though. We might not miss a land drop if we just play the Whale here. I don't hate that. Let's go for it. Let's see if we can get ourselves... Nope. Ice Magic off the top. Okay. As much as I would love to swing for 6 here, he's got the Katana. He's got 3... 7, 8. I mean, I think we just eat too much damage. We'll swing with 1. We'll leave something up for the Lunar Whale to, Okay, that's going to be a big Adelbert. This magic not doing much help. Hey, alright, so we're definitely going to swing with the Lunar Whale so we can hit land. Do we want to go retrieve? I would like to leave 2 open here. Maybe we go combat tutorial. Well, we're going to get a blue here, so let's go like this. Okay. Wait, we don't want to play this one. We want to swing here. That's beautiful. I don't care. We already get to play the card, right? Is it till the end of turn, or is it now that it's dead we don't get to? Okay, we don't get to. Alright, alright. That's fine, that's fine. We got a 4/6 end an Ice Magic open. Would rather have the Ice Magic for 4 mana here. Just to pump our Sahagins. He could equip Adelbert. It would be a 6/5. Would not be great. We would just bounce it. Gonna kill my giant Sahagin. Do we save it? Then we have no blocker. At least this gives me a 1/1 token that we can chump with. Okay. I'll eat the 4. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna bounce Adelbert here. We should have not taken the damage. Wasn't thinking properly, but that's okay. I think we're still ahead. That was definitely a huge mistake, but... Okay, there's something we can eat. Would rather eat the Katana, but... I think we're happy just passing here. Could run out the Esper. I think we just blow him out. If he like equips the katana on Adelbert or something, we're gonna just be in good shape. I don't care about the cat so much. Eh. Yeah, we'll blow up the cat. Kills the staff as well. We don't get to get the katana, but I'm not going to just float the mana, so... I don't know what the last card in his hand is here, but... I can't retrieve and leave Swallowed open, so... We'll wait. You have that as well. Okay, now we at least get to leave the counter up and cast a big spell. A little aggressive, but we do have the counter up, so... Yeah, equipping the katana on the Gyat would be pretty annoying, but we can just chump it with the 1/1. Oh, it has trample, though, so that is actually pretty obnoxious. Because we'd have to block it with the 5/5. Yeah, I think we played that pretty poorly with the Light of Judgment. Probably should have gotten rid of the katana. Well, I mean, we couldn't yet, but... You know... Yeah, that's what we want to counter, though. We do not need land. Holy smokes. That's a really nice hit. That's going to be great. We already have 9 in there. That's not bad either. I guess we just ditch the land. Kind of makes it so we can't play Sahagin, though, and keep the 4-cost Ice Magic open. I think we're going to keep... I mean, we're definitely going to keep this open. Because he's probably going to put the Katana on here next turn. We're also going to get the side quest here. So next turn, like if we can keep Ice Magic up, we have an unblockable 8. Plus he has no reach right now, so an unblockable 4. That is a large card. Okay, he does not have the weapons dealer out, so we can't just equip it to something for 1 and swing immediately. If he swings with Adelbert here, then we're stuck with a question. He's going to go back to 15. We can hit him for 12. We could hope that we hit another 4-cost spell off the top. Block with the 1/1. Then bounce our own 1/1 so he just doesn't heal. It's probably way too cute. But it could work. How many cards do we have? We have 15 cards. We got Thunder Magic. Probably not enough 4-cost spells. The Esper. Okay. We'll let him heal. We'll kill the life linker there. We would have missed. Okay. Now we can get this cook in. Okay. Brain fart. All right, let's do with this. Seven. Okay. So if he like equips the samurai on the 11-11, it's obviously getting bounced. If he just moves the arsenal to like the 3-2 twin strike, then we're just gonna chump it. And then we win next turn. Okay, so yeah. Now we do have to waste our ice magic here. But that's okay. Pump both our Sahagins. Find something on the top. 4-cost spell to win the game. That ain't it, and it gets dodgy if he re-equips Trample with that arsenal here. This helps me find what we need. What's up, Archer? How you doing? Long time no see. Maybe we just kill a 1-1 if we swing with the 8. Yeah, I think we have to just go like this. This is really dodgy here. Really, really dodgy. That katana might come back to haunt me. I mean, the arsenal's even crazier than the katana, but... Yeah, so next turn things get really gross with the lifelink again, so... Alright, he didn't equip the... that's huge. He didn't equip this, though, so we have the turn here to try and top deck. Any of our 13 cards left, we have at least 2 or 3 or even 4 or 5 with the combat tricks. That'll do it. Alright, so we get to have some unblockable things. We get to do 8 damage to whatever we want. I will just do 4. What happened? It froze. There we go. I'm going to do it to this. Auto pay. Yup. Okay. Well, didn't feel like counting my mana, and you needed to pay for the ward, so. There you go. Got him. Good stuff. Alright, we're cooking with this deck so far. Made a few mistakes early, I think, but life goes on. Been loving this set quite a lot. I'm very upset that they're not doing an arena open. I don't know why. I guess they're doing a lot of box events. Which are cool, but also rather annoying. Sealed is quite the crapshoot. Would much rather have had an arena open, which I've been saving all of my gold for, like 200,000. A great opening hand. We've got the Pixie for turn 2. Ownberry, huh? We have 2 ice magics. Just bouncing this delays it so long that I don't know if we need to kill it. Certainly don't need to decide until we see what he does here. I mean, rat's annoying. We don't want to kill the rat. I'm gonna go ahead and just blow up the Toneberry. He is cornered by black mages. Okay, thank God. I feel like they always have it. Alright, we don't need land. That's interesting. We could just bounce our Pixie here. I don't even hate it since we have nothing better to do. I will just bounce it. Unfortunately, we can't play it right back out, which is the only downside here. Next turn we have the Esper. But this card is really good. Just an elusive threat. It's a Surveil every turn. Get rid of my lands. Giant Rat is gross. Now we can't block it with the Esper without trading. So we could play the Sentinel instead if we're just trying to block, but feels a little dodgy. Also plays around cornered by black mages a little bit. Not much if he plays it. I'm not even sure which one we're supposed to keep. The side quest is gross. Kills the blocker. Okay. I guess we're going to get to Surveil now and get a 3/3 body out. Now we actually probably want to do this and maybe even potentially Ice Magic this since it's grown quite large. Let's see what we've got on top of the deck. Yeah, I'm going to keep that. That definitely allows me to Ice Magic the rat here. Hey, okay. That's annoying, but we get to blow it up next turn. Well, probably blow up the lock instead, but the Sahagin will get bigger and we can block the rat. Surveil. Don't need mountains per se. He already has 2 mana open, so if he has Vane's Treachery, I'm going to make him use the mana on his turn. I go to Thunder Magic the Cole, he just Vane's Treachery and kills the Sahagin. Okay. This is not a good top deck. Okay. Well, the Hagen's getting bigger. Oh my god, 3 land in a row. He is playing blue-black so very well, could have some hand discarding effects. We need 6 mana for the retrieve, so definitely going to play that land out. Okay. Comes in tapped, so we have some time. 4 land in a row, man. Pixie's putting in some work, but not enough work. Okay. We've got some blockers. It's a little aggressive, but I like it. He's only got 2 cards in hand. Do we keep the counter on top right now? Doesn't help me to draw this next turn. Yeah, like if we could have countered Shiva, it would be worth it, but obviously we don't have the mana open. We don't even get to draw until next turn. Yeah, we'll go ahead and block the Seed. Oh, that's tough. Maybe we block the Rat. I don't think we can eat 6 here, but it does give him 2 treasure tokens here. Alright. We're so close to lethal, too. Oh my god, that was literally like 5 lands in a row now? What's happening? Well, okay, we did pitch to the Leviathan, to be fair, but 4 lands, then a Leviathan, then another land? That doesn't seem right. Okay. I don't know if we can afford to do this. He gets to tap down the Sahagin, and then we die. He taps down Sahagin, we die anyway. We're just dead. That's pretty unfortunate. I think we just drew extraordinarily poorly there. Best thing we can do is to put on full control and hope he doesn't swing with everything. Pretend we have ice magic. Okay. Nothing you can do about that. Land, land, land. It happens. Oh yeah, that Leviathan would not have done any help either, so. Yeesh. Alright, we get ourselves number 769. Thick. Oh, all blue. Wow, that is going to get mulled, unfortunately. That is much better, but now we have to pitch something. Hogging on 2. We have the good blockers here. Okay. Got good pilots for our lunar whale as well. We just need to find 1 land. In case he has Syncopate, we're going to play the Sentinel first. Really? Did nothing, and now is leaving 3 mana open. What's up, Nick? Welcome, welcome. How you been? Let's swing. Gonna get countered. Alright. We desperately need to find that 4th land, because then Thunder Magic, Ice Magic all turn into 4-cost spells for our Sahagin. Come on. Last game, flooded. This game... It looks like he makes incredible content. What an incredible face and voice. Thank you, Nick. I'm good. It's been a long couple of months. Namely, last month has been a long month. Oh, Choco Comet. Do we bounce this? Yep. Go ahead and Leviathan that. We just have to ditch at least one thing into our graveyard. And he cannot pay. Sick. Yeah, last month has been brutal. I had to take the dog to the vet like 20 times. I don't know why I kept Sahagin on top. We need land desperately. Desperately. Should not have kept the land or non-land on top. Was distracted by Nick and his beautiful cats. Oh yeah. Last month, I had to take the dog to the vet like 4 times, especially in the last week. It was looking extraordinarily grim. We thought it was probably the end, but then she made like a miraculous turnaround in the last day or two. So she's still kicking. Oh, that's funny. These are merfolk, so this didn't bounce it. This is very rare. We need land. Oh my god. No more Sahagins. Oh boy. Welp. We might be dead. I don't know if the 3 Sahagins is helpful. We just play this and chump block for the 6 damage here. Alright. Yeah, it was kind of rough. Yeah. She wasn't eating. So she was diagnosed with congestive heart failure like a month ago. And so then she was like on all these meds, and the meds I think were making her miserable, and she just kind of stopped eating. And we were just like, eesh, probably not good. But yeah. We got her on some other meds now, and those are making her a little bit happy. Put some rabbit and some duck. Some rabbit on her food, and now she's all about eating the food again, and some duck pill pockets to get her to eat her pills, which it was a chore to get her to eat, so the duck was huge. And now she seems pretty happy again. Please don't counter my suplex. The only thing I could do this turn. It was a good top deck in the sense that we could do something. This goes away, so we don't care about that. Eject. He ejects his own. He could have ejected the Leviathan. I guess he didn't like that I have 3 Sahagins. Okay. Fine. Thank you. She is 15 and a half years old, so I mean she's getting up there, but she's. So he's gonna bounce this now? Oh, that's so gross. No way. No way. That's gross. That's gross. Luckily we have 3 merfolks on the board, but he can wait till we don't, and then he gets to play Leviathan. Gross, gross, gross. If we don't find land, we're gonna die. Okay, we can blow that up if we find land. That's fine. That's going to go face. He's going to hit me in the face with Lionheart. Okay. Please land. Oh my dear god. Last game, only draw land. This game, we're 25 cards left in the deck. Draw no land. This is painful. I mean, we play this and he's just going to play the Leviathan. I don't know what to do. Jeez, this is awful. This is not great. Not great. Even like combat tutorial would have been huge. Draw a bunch of cards. Pump our Sahagins. I'll pump one of them. I think we're just going to have to Ice Magic here if he equips the Sentinel. And then swings for 6. Even if he swings for 4, I think we're just ejecting this here. This is ridiculous, though. Kind of just doing him a favor, as that would have gotten sent back to his hand anyway with the Leviathan he's about to play, probably. God, we're so far behind now. He has 8 land. We have 3. Not cool. How you been, though, by the way? Any land, and we get to blow that up. He's going to equip the Lionheart, though, and then we don't get to blow it up. Yikes. I think we're just dead, man. We got flooded, then we got screwed. Love to see it. Now we can't kill it with Thunder Magic. Oh my dear God, dude. Alright. What are you supposed to do? You need land. Brutal. Alright. I think this deck is really good. I think we are drawing very poorly. We could have pumped all 3 of those Sahuagins so easily. Multiple turns in a row. Waste Magic. Fire Magic. Hanging in there, Iron Life's a tough one. Sorry to hear that it's tough. Is it tough for any particular reason, like that you don't speak the language? I'd like to go fishing. I'm colorblind. Don't blame me for tapping down the wrong land there. Blitzball. Alright. We get to crack that open immediately if we don't kill the Freya. So I'm gonna kill the Freya. Yeah. I think he probably messed up, right? He could have swung first and then I wouldn't have known about the Blitzball. Okay, this pumps Sahagin and gives me a treasure token. Prompto did something. Very nice. Now he's rough and rugged. Unlike New Jersey. I think people were saying I had a New York accent. But I remember some people thought I was from New Jersey, too. Oh, man. Those were the days, huh? I found some videos from, like, 5 years ago. Can't believe I've been streaming for that long. Okay, we're going to go Sahagin and then this Retrieve. Then it pumps both Sahagins. We get a treasure back. Good stuff. What does this do? Oh, it does nothing. Okay, we're going to swing. Wow, he is down to 6. He just ate that. If we have any spells, which we obviously do, he's just dead. Unless he can kill us Sahagin. But even if he kills one Sahagin, I mean, I don't know how you survive here. Yeah, I think he's dead. This little part of the island is far away from everything. Yeah, I mean, you live on a gorgeous island, right? I mean, I don't know if it's gorgeous, I guess. I just assume all of Hawaii is gorgeous. Does seem pretty lame to complain about living on an island in Hawaii. But I get it. I get it. Alright, we gotta win. Still feel like we're gonna trophy with this deck. This deck's too good. No more land floods or screws and we're good. know what we just won. We see the dog in the background. I think maybe you can barely see her butt. That is not ideal. Have we been on the draw every single time? Hey. I don't think we can keep that. Okay. Yikes. Alright. Turn 2 Sahagin, though. This is a good blocker for the 2-1. I keep drawing land. Not happy about it. You must depart. Well, thanks for stopping in, man. I do appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. I miss you. Black Mages is gross. You have a good one. Hope to see you again some point. Not make it another 12 months. Gross. This guy's just curving out on me really nastily. Really, really gross. Talk soon, indeed. Alright. We have nothing because we only draw lands. It's brutal, man. We have been severely unlucky. Severely unlucky. He didn't equip the Lionheart, so he's going to cast something here, and we're just going to counter it because we have to. We have literally no choice. These are not land, which is nice, but Suplex doesn't do too much. Kill is only threat. We do need to put something into the graveyard here. Oy. We ditch the Suplex. Then hope the Sahagin can hold. Probably. We do have the Thief Knife to put onto it, so I mean it's not completely doing nothing. Draw cards off the Thief Knife. Probably not, but okay. It is nice to put a Thief Knife on a Sahagin because they're unblockable and they get to draw cards. Alright, that is a sight for sore eyes. So, we will go ahead and equip this. Problem is if we equip, that we can't cast this for 4, and I'd like to cast it for 4. What is more important? Getting this equipped, and then just bouncing that, probably. Sure seems like he has something, but we're going to go ahead and go for it now. If he has, like... Okay, well, then we just lose. Yeah, I guess we played that poorly, but... I mean, I think we're going to die anyway. But no excuses, that was just poor. But also, we were going to die anyway. But also, yeah, very bad ordering. Okay. Well, that was not ideal. Not ideal. The Final Fantasy X Prince. What is up? Welcome, welcome. Like the name? I don't think that was very good. Let's draft another one here. Yeah, we definitely threw that a little. I mean, well, I think we still just completely lose, but we did throw that. I'll blame it on the throw. I think it was my fault. We did draw a lot of land. Probably shouldn't have thrown so hard. Yeah. All right, here we go. On to the next. Brush that one off. We've got Ninja's Blades. Not a bad card. I do very much enjoy drawing cards and then discarding things and making your opponent eat like 6 damage. It's very sweet. Notched a couple wins that way. The Demon Wall is very nice as well. Vanilla is nice. There's Sahagin. I'm going to go ahead and take the Ninja Blades, though. I don't think anything else is particularly on that level. Except for maybe the Wall would be pretty good. Stoneberry, not a fan. Crystal Chosen, decent. Very expensive. Does go maybe well with the Ninja Blades. You dump the Ninja Blades, the card drawn here, and then your opponent eats 7 damage. It's not bad. Reinforcements are good. Town Greeter could be good, but I think just Crystal Chosen feels... Black-white's a good color pairing. Zodiark. We take the Zodiark over a Malboro. It's nigh uncastable. But when you do get to cast it, it is very fun. Racetrack is decent. Renoa is good. We could take Renoa if we end up in green. White would be fine. I think the Ninja Blades are way better than the Crystals Chosen, though. That being said, Renoa goes really well with the Crystals Chosen. Marlboro would maybe be the other pick. We'll take Renoa. Behemoth. And the Seath, probably the best cards in the pack. Not too much that's interesting here for me, though. Castle Guard's okay. Keep taking 7 drops with the Ninja Blades. We could splash them even if we're not in black. It would be pretty nutty to have some 7 drops. We are going to need to find some ramp. Starting off your draft with 2 7 drops is probably not advisable. But we're just taking the best cards so far. All right, Scavengers, pretty nice. Hagen's still here. Chocobo. Gigantic Toad. I mean, Scavengers is just the best cards. I'm going to take it. Revelation here. All right, so we're pick 6. I think we can start seeing what's going on. I like the Revelation a lot. Nothing else is particularly good anyway, so we'll take the Revelation. Guy's taking his sweet, sweet time. All right, we got a Zach Fair cornered by Black Mages, though. Pick 7, Ultimecia, and Ultros. What the heck? These 4 cards are all really, really, really good. Let's say all 4 of these are first pickable. And we're seeing them pick 7. Okay. I don't think we're going to take a blue card. So it's between Zach and the cornered. And although we have the Crystals Chosen and Renoa, I think cornered is just way too good. And then the next pack is terrible. Okay. Take You're Not Alone. We're still not exactly sure what colors we're going to be in. Chocobo's okay. Maybe better in a very aggressive deck. Red-white, maybe. We'll just take the You're Not Alone. Pick 9 infantry, but also the heck dies. That's really tough. We didn't see any other infantry. The first infantry is not nearly as good as a heck dies, but the second and third infantries are way better than the heck dies. So do we gamble, or do we just take the heck dies? We don't have any other artifacts right now, so I'm just going to take the heck dies. I don't think we want a second yet. We'll definitely take the reinforcements here. That could be good if we end up in green. Nothing that I like here. We could take the airship crash or the sentinel. I don't think we're playing the sentinel. It's a world where we end up in blue. Dwarven Castle Guard, wheeling. It's pretty fine here. Don't really like this guy. Okay, what do you got for me, pack 2? We end up with a nice blue rare. If we were in artifacts, we are not. We get another shot at a Zach Fair. Very much like him. And we get a corner by Black Mages. I did say these are both first pickable. They certainly are. And we're now going to have to take one first pick. Second cornered is pretty nice. First Zach. Decent. We don't have much that we're really caring about protecting with Zach currently. That's tough. I think I'm going to lean to the uncommon here. We also don't have very many early drops yet. Wind Crystal could be fun. Slash of Light as well. Suplex. Ultros. We got the big T-Rex. The Thunder Magic. Probably leaning towards some removal here since we only have a cornered so far. Though the Wind Crystal is definitely a win con. It's slow. It's an artifact. It matters more in the artifact matters deck. So I'm going to take the Slash of Light. We just need removal, I think. White Mage is interesting, but slow. Not much else, though. We could take it and expect that we might find some more life-linking stuff, but right now we have none. We do have the Shinra Reinforcements, gains 3 life, so this is just whenever you gain life, you put a +1/+1. I don't think this is getting played. We could just take the Fragments or the Suncrest over the Mage. Kind of leaning that way. This card can pop off. I'm going to take the removal. 5 mana 3/3 is just a little too slow. If we already had like a few other ways to gain life, then sure. But yeah. Looks like green's been pretty cut. It's a Choco Comet. Oof. Pick 4 Choco Comet. For a world where we abandon our white cards, we really only have like Slash Zach that I really, really care about. We're not passing anything here, honestly. Another Castle Guard that I don't really want. I'm going to take the Choco Comet. I don't think we're going to play it, but it's by far the best card in the pack. All right, we got an Auracite. Now we finally have good reason to be in white. There's another Wind Crystal, but maybe we'll wheel the first one since this one's still here. Pick 5. Yeah. The Auracite's what we want in order to ramp into, like, Crystals Chosen. Marlboro's fine. We've seen a lot go around. I think we'll probably have another shot at one at some point, but I will take my first Marlboro here. There's another infantry. There's our second infantry. So now we regret the Heck Dies pick. They are going late. That is for sure. Another Shinra Reinforcements is possible, but I don't think we're leaning towards green, so probably not. We'll take an infantry and see if we can't pick up another. Not this pack. Really nothing here for me. Take this in case we find a blue card we want to play. Just nothing here. I mean, we could take the Moogle instead of the Dwarf, but I guess we'll take the Dwarves in case we don't find more infantries. Wow. Wind Crystal still here. Fragment Wield. So this doubles the amount of life you gain. Yeah, we don't need all these castle guards, but whatever. Is there a world where we're not in black? We haven't seen black very much. A second Wind Crystal is not a thing, but it is free gems. Is there a world where we end up in red somehow? I don't think so. Wow, okay, finally, a good card. We got Dion. Alright, so Dion wants me to have knights. I don't think we have any knights currently. Okay. Not much else here for us. At all. But I will take a Dion all day, every day. Wow, a Squall to follow the Dion. That is disgusting. Two of the better rares. This is, yeah. You get to return stuff 3 or less. Now I'm definitely glad we have a Zac, because we definitely have things we want to be protecting. And I'm quite happy to cut any other colors and not think about them ever again. Circle of Power's fine. Get a little bit of card draw. We don't have much. We have the 1 Resentful. Holy Sea can bring back artifact and enchantment cards. Not really going to have many in the graveyard. I think we just take the Circle of Power here. This is 20 gems, though. Big Circle of Power. Another Scavenger is nice. Nil. A Rat might be kind of more in our wheelhouse, though. Cut some of these guards that we don't really want. We're going to cut Renoa. Gets us closer to the Crystals Chosen. Might fix for casting like a wind... we're probably going to cut the Wind Crystal, but the White Auracite. Kind of want to take this... I don't have that many 3-drops. I'm going to take the Scavenger and kind of regret it if we don't find another rat. Yeah, I mean, like, there's just a lot of good 2-drops. We already have some. We don't have very much in the way of weapons here. We have the Ninja Blades. So Steiner versus White Mage's Staff is pretty close. We can pick up a second staff. Or if we see another staff to pick up, I'll be quite happy. Here's our second infantry. Don't hate that. We can find a third one real quick. Suddenly, our choices might make more sense. Another Scavenger. Now I wish we took the rat. Take the light though. We don't have very much removal still. This is much better though with those weapons that we did not get. So then even if they kill your creatures, your weapons are still sitting around counting. I mean, we're a moderately aggressive deck. But not uber aggressive. We didn't get anything blue that we care about. Gotta splash something. Snowvillers is whatever. It's fine. Alright, so we need to make 3 cuts here. Ooh, we wield that land. That's not bad. That'll help us cast some of our double white, double black spells. Alright, since we have 2 infantries, we could probably cut some castle guards. Don't need this. I'm not sure if we're playing the Wind Crystal yet or not. You would gain life, you gain twice as much. I mean, we have like the 2 salvagers, Adelbert. Really, it's purely the win con. I don't think we need it. We have Crystals Chosen. I think that's fine. Can we do I don't know if we need the You're Not Alone. Alright, so we got 2 card draw, 2 artifact weapons here for Adelbert. Yeah, I don't think we need the You're Not Alone at all. What can we add back in? Another Castle Guard, perhaps? They're good for the Slash of Lights. We have 2? Yeah, we have 2. Alright, we'll run the guard. Could run a Snowviller. I think we're just going to get wide. Squall brings stuff back. Dion is just busted. We get to the top end. We ramp there. We get Crystals Chosen. Barbaro. Renault would have been a nice splash, but that's totally fine that we don't get her. I like it. 14-10. Go 9-9, that's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say we could go up 1 on the plains for some of this stuff, but we have the 1 cornered by Black Mages, so I'm definitely not going to. Doggo getting hungry. Has to go out soon, so see what we can do here. Alright. Got the mana for the cornered. Again on the draw. I think we've been on the draw every game. Keeping all day. Castle Guard is a good turn too. It's a great blocker here. If he swings, we definitely trade, because then if he plays a creature, then you get it with the corner by Black Mages. Now we do not, and that is a problem. Now he just sacks the 2/2. Pretty unfortunate. Nothing better to do, though, so we're going to go ahead and make him do it. Next turn, we're going to get a second Black Wizard out. But we do now have to worry about lots of other things. Alright. Could drop Squall, but we're not really doing any attacking right now. We're just looking for answers. None of these are answers. Yikes. Gotta buy as much time as possible to attempt to stabilize. Alright, Slash of Light is semi-helpful. Reinforcements heals me a little bit. Not great, though. Could go infantry and then just pull out a second infantry. Trying to be as mana efficient as possible here, though, because we really desperately need to be. I don't think there's any way to be more efficient. This still uses 4 mana. So does playing the Shinra and the Magitech. But trading an infantry plus the guard against the 4/4 is fine. Of course, trading this and this is not really fine. This doesn't get pumped unless we get the second one. So, alright, we're just going to go Magitech here. He'd certainly wreck me, though. Alright. I feel like he's got something. We're going to play these two out. Because you can't double block with the infantry and the castle guard against the 4/4. Then if he just kills the other infantry that I summon, then it drops back down to a 1/1. Then he just gets to 3-for-1 me. And here he still might get to 2-for-1 me, but we're going to go for it, because, I mean, he's definitely going to get to 2-for-1. He might get to 2-for-1 me in whatever way he wants. Yeah, I figured he had something. I'm totally fine with that. Just smacked me in the face for quite a large amount. We still get the 1/1. Now we can play one creature, and then we can Slash of Light, so we have the infantry to get the other creature. We really need him to tap out, though, because otherwise it's awkward. This should be good, though. This summons 2 creatures, so then Slash of Light's going to do 5, so even if he kills 1 in response. Only issue is we don't want him to just sack this with like a Treachery and then kill Eon, but I don't think we have a choice. I don't think we can sit around waiting here. Got 2 cards in hand. I mean, it certainly seems like he has something, but I don't think we're going to sit around waiting. Okay. Okay. Wait till he taps out here, and then we kill his cat. I'm quite okay with that. Triple block? Probably not. Oof. Okay, he gets back a cat. That's not bad. I mean, it's not good. He only gets 1 thing back, so it's not the worst that could have happened. This is slightly problematic, though. I can summon the other infantry. I think we're just going to go ahead and do this first and see what we get. Because finding an answer would be really nice. And that is an answer, but it's an obnoxious answer, because it's never going to be tapped since it has vigilance. That being said, we don't have a choice, so we're going to go ahead and grab it. Play Squall. We hold on to the other land in case he has a discard effect. He's got 1 card in hand, but... Alright, so this is going to get double strike. We have the Shinra reinforcements would be really nice to get back. The Hektais currently would be nice. Top deck's nothing. There's a world where we blow up the armor instead. But yeah, eating 4 here. We're going to have to go ahead and kill that thing next turn. Ninja Blades. Okay, that makes the double strike even nastier. Fortunately, we have nothing with Menace. 4/5 double strike is not bad. Don't have a choice though. Hate that this grows this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do it while he's tapped. Okay. I don't know if we can afford to send somebody here, but also don't know if we can afford to not send somebody. Okay. Would love to see that. It's large. I mean, he equips the staff and now it's suddenly a 5/5. Maybe he sacks this and it's a 6/6 and we have to block it. Risky to go to 1. Okay. Oh. The worst draw on the deck. Great. That's very annoying. Very, 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 very annoying. Okay. Yeah, it's only 2 to equip, so let's go ahead and slap it on Squall. It's a must block. This becomes a 6/6, but it doesn't matter. If he swings with it and doesn't have another creature in hand, like, he can't really afford that, because then we're going to get, like, a million things back. He has any type of ward wipe here that does the -1/-1 effect would be really, really disgusting. Nobody plays that card, so it'd be pretty surprising. Okay. We hit land. Okay, but I mean, he has to block Squall. We could put it on infantry and still swing. We could push 6, but we don't get the cards back. But we do get to draw. So, yeah, I'm going to put it on an infantry and swing. I mean, is it whenever we do it? Like, is it going to trigger twice? Yeah. Like, we could literally kill him here if we hit 2 6-drops. A 7-drop and a 5-drop. Or we could hit a land. Okay. Come on. That's so funny. Oh my god, we actually hit the 6-drop. Now if we discard the card, or the land, we can't even play it. Okay. I guess we just re-equip here. Slap it on the other one. Okay. In the same boat. Now we really have lethal if we actually hit, like, anything. When we play the Marlboro, it's going to do 2. So this does 6. And then so if we even hit, like, a 4-drop, he would die. So he has to block. If we get rid of the judge, we're quite happy. His last card. Oh, wow. Did we make a mistake then? Are we supposed to Play the Marlboro first to make him discard the Restoration. I mean, obviously he would just play it at that point, but then we know not to swing. But I wanted this in hand so we could discard it for potential lethal. Maybe we got greedy. I don't know. I think we're still okay, but possibly could have done that better. Because now he doesn't even discard anything. Any argument to be made to play the Castle Guard there instead? Okay. Don't think he can afford to eat all that damage. He finally trades off the Judge. I think he has to trade the Judge even here, so we'll just do it this way. Risky. Or we'll just keep drawing poorly. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Right. Still terrified of, like, a lot of cards that can deal 1 damage. All we have in the deck is land, apparently. Okay. We swing with everything. He has to block here. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Technically, we have lethal. If he doesn't block this, but he blocks like this, then we're going to do even more damage, probably. Probably can't keep hitting land. That's risky. Might be risky to continue to let him draw cards. Exact lethal. Alright, let's look at the top of our deck. We could find something helpful here. Like that. There you go. Does he actually have another, like, restorative magic or whatever? Slash of light. Okay, that's okay. Plus, yeah. Oh my god. Good grief. Okay. Draw a little bit better. Long queue. Alright, here we go. Long queue always means tough opponent? Nope. Someone else in diamond. Alright, what do we got here? That is a very bad opening hand. Slash light unplayable because we have nothing to play. I can cast Squall on 4. Can't even cast the Aura Sight. I think we have to mulligan this. We're finally going first. This looks sketchy. I think we're going to have to pitch the Aura Sight. I mean, ugh, God. Pitch the Scavengers and then hope we get there on the Aura Sight. Not super great. But we already have a 3-drop as well, and the Revelation can hopefully find us some answers here. We're looking for land and land only. Okay. Ironically, though, that land doesn't help me with the aura site, so pitching this land is not the worst thing in the world. Me having to discard something's annoying. Okay, if we can find land now, we'd be real happy. Would we rather infantry here or ninja blade? And I think the answer is just infantry. Okay. Now we're not going to draw one. That's the super upside. Land would be super, super duper nice. That sucks. Okay. We get to swing with the infantry, though. He has removal and uses it on the ninja blades. Then he swings with Fenrir, and then we get to remove Fenrir. That's gross. A 3/3 flyer, death touch. Man, are you kidding me? We've been drawing really, really poorly today. Good grief. All right. He gets the draw off the Fenrir. He already ramped off the Fenrir. He fixed his mana off the Fenrir. He got a giant flyer death toucher off the Fenrir. We are missing land. Life is not good. He's got a 6-drop already. Come on. Oh my god. Alright, it is land, but it is not a white land. So. He didn't swing with the Ahriman. Why? He wants to defend in case we blow up his dinosaur. I could wait for him to swing and then Fate might be better than just dumping Dion here, who can't really do too much for me. Yikes. Yeah, I guess he's worried about the ninja blades. Like if I did have removal and then re-equipped or something, I don't know. It is cheap to re-equip these, which is very nice. Feels really weird to not play Dion here, but like there's a world where he doesn't even swing with the 6/6. And then even if he does, he just gets to sack it and draw. Definitely in an awkward spot here. I don't really want to cast this into open mana. Be nice if he taps out before combat. Okay, I guess there goes the Aura site. What we can do about that? I want him to swing with the Ahriman so we can kill it. If he swings with the dinosaur, I think we just eat it, which really stinks. He swings with both. That's the best case scenario. Oh, come on. Do it. Don't swing with the dinosaur. I need you to swing with the Ahriman, please. Or nothing. I mean, nothing is fine, too. I'll accept not getting hit in the face. Yeah, that's what we want. All right. Let's blow this up. He didn't use the mana to kill the Heck dies, which is interesting to me. It makes me think he still is scared of the ninja blades. which, I mean, he should be. But it also makes me think he has something else he's about to cast here. Okay. Evil Reawakened. Jesus. Alright. We're just dead. We've been getting land screwed and flooded all day. It's just not feeling good. What are you gonna do? That's magic. That's magic. Also, this guy roping, despite being so far ahead, is magic. Come on, buddy. I am all but dead right now. I'll probably just block with all 5 creatures if he swings with the T-Rex here. Okay. We'll block with 4 and we'll leave Dion alive, even though he's not doing much. He has nothing in hand, which I don't know how it's possible, but he is taking forever to do nothing. He swung with his flyer, and Dion's going to get flying, so we can move the Ninja Blades to Dion. Okay, that doesn't change the outcome of this battle. I mean, it kills all 4 instead of just killing... Okay. I think it was a big waste of airship crash, too. We get to heal for a bunch. Okay. A bunch of damage. Bard's bow? That's so gross. He literally gets to stop me from swinging. Oh my god. Oh, he also ate my ninja blades, by the way. Which is fine. Wow. So gross, man. He just sacks the heck dies. Alright, I'm gonna do it now, though. Just because he only has 2 mana open. And we don't want him to... don't want him to draw if the heck dies. Because he has no cards in hand. There is a world where we somehow catch up. Alright. Let's get cooking. Here we go. Chump this. Dog is starting to whine profusely. Alright. We don't top deck something here, I think we're just dead. Yeah, that's not really something. We're gonna have to just trade the Bahamut. I mean... yeah... wow, and a Genova. Okay. I mean, we did what we could. Literal 1 turn clock here. What do we have? Slash of Light doesn't do it. Yeah, we have nothing. We have no way to stop that thing. Okay. I don't think this is a good trade for him, but... Should have put it on here. It would have been a 2-turn timer, or a 1-turn timer. I guess we would have healed a little bit, but... Maybe we can mill him to death. I don't even know what we're hoping to draw. I think we're just dead. Yeah, Slash of Light for 2. For 1. Alright. We're dead in this one. GG's. Alright. It's been fun for my first live stream on YouTube. Leave some comments. Let me know if you want me to do it more. I'll try and be back. It is dinner time. Dog has to go out. We've been land screwed and flooded all day. I'm still bright and cheery, but wish we won more games. But thanks for stopping in. If you watch this, let me know. Pretty cool to be back after 6 months. Missed you guys. Thanks for still being here. So